No, I'm serious.
What's up, y'all? This is Taste Test Podcast. Your one co-host here, Jonathan, and your other co-host right here.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Jenaé. Follow me. What up?
What is good? It's all good in the hood. We are doing a very special episode this time. This is like a mid-year rankings. So all we gonna do is just focus on like our top 10 songs, videos, albums, etc., etc. I mean, it's been a very good year. In my opinion, I really am enjoying the music so far this year. There's been some disappointments. We're going to get to that probably towards the end of this episode. But so far, I think it's been pretty positive. What you think, Jenae?
I've been enjoying this year. This year has had some pretty good highs, especially for albums and videos in particular. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you know, we still got five more months to go.
It's crazy. This year just started. This year just started.
Everybody. And I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving because it's almost here.
Right. So Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas before you know it.
And so
Happy
if y'all
New
have
Year.
yearly goals like myself, and you have 5 yearly goals, and you only got through 1.3 of them. We still got about 5 to 4 more months, y'all.
Hey, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish.
Exactly.
So
Thank you.
We gonna see how this year music finishes off, but we gonna kind of recap everything, and we are going to, I guess we start with the videos, right? Let's start with the top 10 videos. I guess I'll go first, and I'm gonna start. I got my top 10 videos. I'm gonna start at number 10.
Mm-hmm.
So, at number 10, Django Jane by Janelle Monáe. I like that video. Actually, I liked a lot of the videos she put out. There's just so many other ones that I also liked as well. So, that is my number 10, Django Jane. Number 9 is King's Dead with J-Rock, Kendrick Lamar, and Future. Love the visuals, and that's just cool. And plus, it's just a hype track anyway.
Right.
Number 8 is Bablo Boat by Royce the 5'9" featuring J. Cole. And J. Cole also, I found out he directed, or at least helped to direct this video. I really liked this song anyway, but I felt like the video even added onto it. It's basically Royce the 5'9", he's kind of going back on his life growing up as a kid back in Detroit. There's this place that a lot of, black people used to go to, just kind of hang out on the weekends to kind of get away and stuff.
Right.
Or whatever. So I really got that feeling. It felt like they transported me back in time. So I liked it. Number 7. I've been banging on this man kind of hard this year, but I can't lie. God's Playing video was very nice, very hearttfelt. Even though...
Because at first you talking all that mess. We didn't miss the video.
Listen here. I had never said... I thought, it's Drake though. He comes out very corny, and sometimes I don't always know what his motive is, but I can't knock the man, helping people out with especially that one girl, helped her get through college, or at least start her way to college, and donated some money to her and that family. I thought that was beautiful. And all those people, he just told them, you can just go in the store and buy whatever you want. I can't knock it. I kind of wish, I don't know. It's kind of amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a video like that before.
No.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I loved it. This is God's plan, I guess. Number 6 is Kevin's Heart by J. Cole. Another directed J. Cole video.
Come on with it.
Love this video. It's still funny, even though the Kevin Hart situation kind of is a little bit. At least he's trying to put it in the past or whatever, but it was very comical.
You your little McRib.
Right, my rib. But
you did all this screaming, my rib. But you know, we do forgive. Hey,
look, his wife forgave him. I think we should forgive him.
So can I. All those women have been there once upon a time. So
I don't know about all, but
sis.
Black men don't cheat.
You can't lose that check. Sis, I'm with you. We let broke dudes cheat on us. Why not let a rich one cheat on you, dog? Go ahead.
Man, leave us alone.
I get it, sis. I get it.
Whatever. Black men don't cheat, but from one cheater to the next, Beyonce and Jay-Z had a song or video called Ape Shit. Really love this video. Dope video. They bought out the whole Louvre. Beyonce was dancing her butt off. Jay-Z was rapping and all that. He had the Migo influence bars for what's her name, Beyonce on this song as well. This is a very artistic video and just a fun song. So yeah,
I just want to tell you that you're ignorant for that comment. What? Talking about from one cheater to the next. You
you like that segue, huh?
you're wow.
So that was my number 5, Ape Shit. Number 4 is Out of Sight, Out of Mind by J-Rock featuring J. Cole. This is a common theme for me. J. Cole has been actually all over the place this year, and I think he helped direct this video as well. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments or whatever. But yeah, another song. It makes you really kind of think about how you moving out here.
Right.
Will people actually remember you when you dead and gone? You know, how many people can you trust? Or, you know, just watch how you moving out here, pretty much. That's what I got out of this video. Loved it. So that was my number 4. Number 3 is ATM by J. Cole. Yeah, this is dope video, man. He has a very nice year. If you've been paying attention, ATM is basically talking about one of those 7 deadly sins, the love of money or lust, or you want to call it. He touches on that. I think that's a very appropriate song for these days and times. And the video would capture all of that. So if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. Number 2, if you haven't seen this video, you've been living underneath a rock. But my number 2 is This Is America by Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino.
I think I know what your number 1 is.
I don't even need to really describe how good this video was. Like, yeah.
I thought that was gonna be your number 1, but now that was not your number 1, I think I can guess what your number 1 just might be.
So, like,
Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead and guess.
Is it All the Stars by K-Dot and SZA?
No.
What?
Oh man, you were way off. I can't believe you missed this. The number 1 video for me at the mid-year is Sad by XXXTentacion.
Yeah. That would be my second guess for you. Okay.
The best video in my opinion. I don't think nothing's gonna top it. We'll see. I love this video. It's very sad that he did pass away, but I love the message in this song. If you're able to pick it up, I think he pretty much laid it out there. He's basically battling himself, his inner demons, and I think he was, at least from what I got from the video, he was starting to turn a new leaf. It's just so tragic that he passed away. But yeah, that's my list. I got some honorable mentions. I'm gonna run through real quick, and then I'm gonna hand it over to you, Jenae. So. My honorable mentions is Last Time That I Checked by Nipsey Hussle. I had to throw that on. If You Know, You Know by Pusha T. Narcos by Migos. Stir Fry by Migos as well. Walking Like I Talk It by Migos featuring Drake. That was dope. Motorsport by Migos featuring Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. I like
I forgot about Motorsport.
Look Alive, what's that? Block Boy JB and Drake. I love that song and video. I can't even lie to you. Nice for What? It was a nice video. I can't lie. I'm upset just because how many people liked it. I didn't personally like it, but
why would you ask?
it's just I don't know. It's such a popular video and song because of Degrassi. Jake, he used the cheat code. He used the cheat code. Hey, and then The Bloodiest by J-Rock, like that, and Win by J-Rock as well. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions. And I'm gonna try to put all of ours in the description box. Hopefully, if they'll fit. If you guys are not catching these, if you're listening or watching. But yeah, Jenae, what are your top 10 videos of this year so far?
Let's see. So, this has been a really interesting year. It's been a great year. I'm trying to see if Dang, that came out last year. Okay. I had to make sure before I added it into my top. Okay, now JR's went in order, y'all. Mine is in no particular order. These are just the top 10 videos to me, what I've liked so far throughout the year. So, Mama Proud. What's that song? I'm just trying to make my mama proud. 2 Chainz, YG, Quavo, and Offset, where they had their mothers in the video.
I didn't even see that video.
You ain't never seen that video?
Nah, I gotta check that out.
They have their mothers in the video. And I thought that was really cute because it's like I'm just trying to make my mama proud.
Yeah.
So I really love that. Of course, Kevin's Heart by Cole. That's self-explanatory. Especially since he had Kevin Hart in the video. And that was really great that he got him interested in the whole play on his name too. Kevin's Heart, the pun on his name. I mean, the whole thing. And if you actually watch the video at the end, you see Cole struggling with the baby stroller. Yeah. The baby stroller. Because it's funny because if y'all don't know, he does have a daughter. So
I can't really see J. Cole like pushing a baby stroller.
Exactly. Like you see this 6'2" dude pushing a stroller with his daughter in it. It's hilarious. Of course, I'm upset by Drake. The whole Degrassi. Oh my goodness, that was nostalgic. If you watch Degrassi puts you in a heart attack every week. You know, that was our version of Our Parents, the Young and the Restless, the Bold and the Beautiful. That was our version of that.
Yeah.
Also, God's Plan by Drake, of him just giving back. You know, instead of doing everything for the video, all the visuals and stuff like that, he just gave all the $1 million back. Thought that was sweet. Thought that was great. Also, ATM by Cole. That'll probably be probably my top 5 of this year would be ATM by Cole. Just a great message behind it. Especially my best thing is how he and the girl were running out of money in the video, but they gave their last dollar to a drug, went up and then crashed down and died. Yeah. I thought that was a great aspect. Beautiful, beautiful video. 5, Ghost by Jaden Smith. If you have not seen that, creative genius.
Dang, I haven't seen that. Dang it.
Yes, Ghost by Jaden. That's gonna be on his new album, not the one that he dropped, not Sire the Electric, but on the upcoming new one. Okay. That man is putting in work, y'all. Another one. This Is America. Childish Gambino. Self-explanatory there. Beautifully made video. 3, All the Stars, K-Dot and SZA for the Black Panther soundtrack. I thought that was a beautiful video. And SZA looked amazing. Of course, Ape Shit by the Carters. You know, we all know how that was. It just amazing. And number 1, I guess I'll say my number 1 also would be Sad by XXXTentacion. And RIP to him, but that was a deep video.
Yeah.
It was a deep and dark video, but if you listen to his music was deep and dark. Yeah. So, I give it to my boy there. Gotta give it to him.
All right. Man. So, those are videos. Our top 10 songs in the mid-year is up next. I'm going to start at number 10 and go to number 1. My number 10 is Free, aka Ghost Town Part 2 by Kanye and Cudi featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Man, I love this song. This is just a freaking infusion of rock, punk rock.
Yeah.
Hip hop, like it's so beautiful. And Ty Dolla $ign, the cheat code.
You can't
go wrong. So Yeah, that was my number 10, Free Ghost Town Part 2. Number 9 is Kevin's Heart by J. Cole. Already kind of talked about that in the video section. So yeah, that's my number 9. Number 8, talked about this as well before, Ape Shit by the Carters. Now this number 7 is a very, very recent track by Drum, and it's called Sundress. Man, I love this song.
Really?
I love this song by Dram. And I'm not even a huge Dram fan, but I was like, bro, like this dude sound like a new version of Bootsy Collins. Like that's what he remind me of. He's like, him and Chance are like the two happiest dudes I've ever seen in music. Like, why are y'all so happy?
I love it.
Like, you would expect a gospel singer to be this happy. They not even real gospel artists.
Stop.
Like, they're more happier than a gospel artist. I'm dead serious. So while I'm on that, my number 6 favorite song of the mid-year is I Might Need Security by Chance the Rapper, Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky himself. But on this song, he didn't sound as happy because it sounded like somebody told him he couldn't rap no more. So he had to snap and drop some bars for y'all. Y'all really trying to test Chance's gangster like he ain't from, Chicago. Like, this man.
He was raised in Illinois.
Thank you.
Right outside.
Stop trying to try Chance. He trying to do good things in the community. I heard he had bought like some media outlet or whatever in Chicago to promote, certain things or whatever in the community. So shout out to him and shout out to the song I Might Need Security. That is my number 6. Number 5 is God's Plan by Drake. See, I don't really hate Drake.
Yes, you do.
I don't hate Drake. He's in my top 5 of the mid-year songs.
I'm not that for the audience.
No, I don't hate Drake. I give him credit when credit is due. God's Plan is a really nice song. I can't lie. So, ironically enough, my number 4 song goes to Pusha T, and it's called Santeria. This whole album, I really love this album anyway, so it was a no-brainer to throw on at least one song from this album on my list for top 10 songs. Santeria. I just love the way he's rapping, his aggressive nature on the track, and the beats that Kanye provided is just beautiful. And the vocals, I think her name is 070 Shake or whatever. She was killing them vocals. Gosh.
Yeah.
God. So that was my number 4, Santeria. Number 3 is Sad by XXX Tentacion. Talked about that before. So my number 2 is Best Life by Cardi B featuring Chance the Rapper, Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky. Yeah, this has kind of been all over social media and stuff, people using that phrase, so I think it deserves to be in at least my top 3 just on that fact alone. And Cardi B has had a very nice year and a half. Very nice. So yeah, I thought it was only appropriate. So that's my number 2, Best Life. My number 1 goes to, you want to guess again, Jenae?
For your number 1?
Yeah.
Song?
Yeah. Nothing. You can't think.
Is it a Nas song?
No, you're not even close. I'm gonna help you. It's an R&B song.
I'm not close.
It's an R&B song.
Don't Come Easy by Devon?
No. I didn't think about something that
I mean,
think of. What song did I tell you that I didn't know until this year? Remember we talked about that before? I was like,
you didn't know it until this year?
Yeah, I was like, dang, where did this song come from? I'm like, I can't believe I missed out on this song until late. Oh my God, Jenae, this is booed up by LMA.
Oh, booed up. Oh, boy, get out of here.
And even though this song technically came out last year, it didn't really get hot until this year. So that's why nobody was really talking about it that much until this year. And now everybody's singing it, including myself. So it's in my top. 10.
I agree.
And I'm gonna just throw in my honorable mentions for fun. This song recently just came out. Jenaé gonna kill me, but I can't lie. That song, I admit, by R. Kelly is kind of hard. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, y'all. Y'all can be mad at me all you want. R. Kelly, man. He made I Can Fly, Step in the Name of Love, remix to Ignition. I can't lie. The song is fire.
The biggest R. Kelly fans ever. R. Kelly is my top favorite artist and writer of all time.
I can't lie. Right? The man is good. He gave us the closet. What was that? Trapped in the Closet. Like this man, he's good. Now I don't agree with.
Really?
I don't agree with he be saying, but can't lie. He's a musical genius. So yeah. And then another song. I probably should have threw this on my top 10, but oh well. He's not even a real musical artist. Lil Duval had this song, Smile Bitch.
Yeah!
This song is so funny, bro. It's so catchy. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I got a lot more, but I'm gonna leave it right there. And let you go, Jenaé.
Alright, so mine are in no particular order. They're just the songs, my top 10 of all songs this year. 1, Knock It Off by J-Rock. That is my anthem. I play that song probably like 3 times a week.
Dang.
Feel the Love, Ye and Cudi. That is the part, I don't know, people don't like the yelling. I love the yelling with that. It is so different, but it's so passionate, and then it had the big old bass drums coming at the end. I mean,
Kanye had a weird little wannabe Michael Jackson impression right there, but I can't lie, the album was fire, but that part I was like, come on, Ye.
Number 3, Kevin's Heart by Cole. I sing that song probably like every other day, and especially
I can't wait to go to that concert, bro.
Kansas City in September. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to the warm up. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting my stuff ready.
She took it way back.
Whenever I go to a Cole concert, I start over and I work my way up because I just gotta get in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, Feel Like Summer by Childish Gambino. Woo! I've been jamming.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Another one. This one is a nice little R&B. Don't Come Easy by Raheem DeVaughn.
I haven't heard that song yet.
Hey man, it is a nice little love joint. Raheem DeVaughn, I love Raheem DeVaughn anyway, but somebody put me on that song, so there it is. 6, and this one actually comes off an album that was recommended by you, Irv. Broken Girls by Saba.
That's a good one. That whole album was dope. I can't wait.
I listened to this song. I listened to this song today, matter of fact.
Yeah, man. And I just stumbled upon him. I just found him out, and he's been out for a little minute, I heard. So
he's been out for a while.
Yeah, I gotta go back and listen to his older work.
He's been out for a minute, but yes, that would yes.
Broken Girls.
My other one, number 7, Karate / Never Hesitate by Wiz Khalifa, Chevy Woods, and I forgot who was featured on the Never Hesitate part. That song, like,
that album, supposedly I heard is selling pretty well.
It's a good album. Anything at the track number 8 is good. You just gotta get past the first 7 songs.
We may do an album review on that. We'll see. It's
a really solid album. My next song, number 8, will be Smile Bitch by Lil Duval, Snoop Dogg, and Ball Greasy. I've been following Lil Duval for a while. So I've been hearing his face, Smile Bitch. I'm just happy he finally put it in the song. And you go, Lil Duval. I love, if y'all don't follow Lil Duval, man, please do. That man is hilarious. So Smile Bitch will be in my top 8. I listen to it about once a day too, because things could be a lot worse. 9, The Remedy for a Broken Heart by XXXTentacion on his album that came out in March. It's only like a minute and 30 seconds, but it is such a beautiful, and you can actually really hear him sing. in this song. It's a little bit of rapping, but I mean, man. And number 10 is another R&B song by R&B legend, Long As I Live by Toni Braxton. If y'all don't know, she also dropped the album this year. And this song, girl, you did that.
And man, I've been meaning to listen to that album. I still haven't done it.
You better get it. It's called Sex and Cigarettes. So she coming for y'all lives she came for y'all lives on this album. She back in love again. Birdman, they got two pennies to rub together, but
Birdman rubbing his hands together.
Together.
Look like he about to shimmy like a capper.
And then a couple of my honorable mention songs, I can go off the top of the dome. Best Life by Cardi B, Be Careful by Cardi B. Ooh, Be Careful with girl. I should have put that in the top 10. That is an amazing song. What's some more songs that I like this year? Big Bank by YG and them. I really like that song. And from the Black Panther soundtrack, the SOB RBE joint.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I can't remember the name of the song right now. What is it?
I can't remember.
Starts with a P. Paramedic.
Yeah, Paramedic.
By SOBRB. That would be also honorable mention. And honestly, I thought about killing you. Is by Ye. Is in my honorable mention. I'm sorry, man. Dog. The Ye album has grown on me significantly. And I hate to admit it, but it has grown on me. And another one of mine, this would be it, and a lot of people don't like this song, but I love it. Nice by the Carters. I be getting my life to it. Nice.
I don't like that song. That beat is too repetitive. It is, oh my gosh. It sounds like a Kids Bop song. It sounds like a Kids Bop.
I love it.
Oh my God.
I say we'll be here forever. Now we finna folk like, oh my gosh.
Anyway.
That's it for me. Those are my top and my honorable mentions though.
Alright. So we just covered our top 10 videos and songs. So we're moving on to our top 10 R&B albums of the mid-year. And I'm going to start off by going from 10 to my number 1. So I'm going to start off with Easy Call by Eric Bellinger. I really like this album. Was it a perfect album? No, but it's very enjoyable. It's got some nice songs. It just didn't quite make it into my top 10 songs of the year, or the mid-year, I mean. But I really like this album. Very nice for certain occasions too. When you out, got some company or whatever, I would recommend throwing on some songs from this album. So that's my number 10. Number 9 is Dirty Computer by Jenae and Monet. I know this is an R&B category, but Jenae Monet, she kind of floats in and out of R&B and pop and alternative R&B, I guess you would call it, or neos. I don't even know. But Dirty Computer, I kind of expected to like it more than I did, but I didn't. But it's still a very good album, and she did come through St. Louis. I missed the concert that she threw, but all the reviews I heard from people that went was very positive. So this is a good album. I suggest you check it out. Number 9 was Dirty Computer. Number 8 is Hive Mind by The Internet. And we're gonna do a review on this. I enjoyed this album. It didn't quite hit what I wanted it to hit for me personally, but I still like the album. I still liked it. I still like the last album more, but this one is enjoyable. It's got some hits or joints on there I can still listen, to throughout my day. So that was my number 8. Number 7 is Isolation by Kelly Uchis.
Really?
I was
I didn't know you liked that.
Yeah, I told you I did when we did the album swap.
I forgot I gave you the album swap.
Listen to me. But anyway, Isolation, I was very surprised by this album. I'm glad Jenae introduced it to me. But yeah, Kali Uchis is definitely gonna be an artist I'm gonna keep on my radar for years to come. I'm interested on seeing where she goes from here. If you haven't heard Isolation, please go check it out. That was my number 7. So my number 6 is Keep the Same Energy by Teyana Taylor. We did an album review on this, so you guys kind of already know our opinion on this album. So if you want to hear the rest of that, go listen to our Teyana Taylor Keep the Same Energy album review. So number 5 is Question Mark by XXXTentacion.
Okay, so we're counting that as R&B.
He was singing a lot on this album.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, I'm glad we established that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I got him in Hip-Hop and R&B for this album. I think he's doing a lot of singing on here. It could be R&B / rock / however you want to classify it as. I love what he was able to do on this album. So that was my number 5. My number 4 is Good Thing by Leon Bridges. I've been meaning to swap this album with you, Jenae.
I've been meaning to listen to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably swap with you here in the future going forward. But yeah, I really like this. This is a very talented artist. I don't know if he gets enough praise or just mentioned enough, but it's kind of got a little old school feel with a new school flavor to it. Very good album. Very talented artist, can sing very well, and I'm interested in hearing him live. He sounds like he would sound perfect live. But that was my number 4, Good Thing by Leon Bridges. Number 3 is this album called Egyptian Musk by Mink Slide. This is a very brand new album that dropped actually I think last weekend. I don't know how many people have listened to it yet. I'm probably gonna exchange this album with you as well, Jenae, in the future. I don't know. Have you seen the Hidden Colors series?
The Hidden Colors.
Do you even know what Hidden Colors is?
No idea. Because I'm about to say
your black card is revoked. Your black card is revoked. Don't even speak to me. I'm just like, your black card has been revoked. But if you haven't checked out this album or the Hidden Colors series, get your life, black people. If you're black, you need to watch that. And this album is actually good because the main singer on this album, he is the creator of the Hidden Colors series. His name is Tariq Nasheed, and he has a group called Mink Slide. And this album is very good. It's got a little 90s feel to it. It's all live instrumentation. None of that 808s and stuff, anything. Right. If you're like a music purist in that type of way, I suggest you go check this album out. Very nice old school feel. You can play it around the house, you can play it at a party, play it around the kids. It's completely clean. So go check it out, y'all. That was my number 3. Now, number 2 is My Dear Melancholy by The Weeknd. And I know this was an EP. I know it's an EP, but dang, I don't care either. It has pretty much almost album quality to it.
Yes.
The way The Weeknd was singing, it reminded me of old Weeknd.
He was going through
House of Balloons Weeknd.
He was so hurt.
Good man. I need this man to get hurt again if he gonna do this.
It's just some artists that just need to remain hurt. And The Weeknd is one of them.
Yeah, him and Mary J. Blige, I must admit, they're good when they're hurt.
Should just never fall in love.
Yeah, don't fall in love, y'all. And if you do, I'm gonna need your heart to be broken.
I need your heart to be broken. I need to really get out.
Keep it real with y'all. Yeah, so that was my number 2. And my number 1 actually was an album swap that Jenae gave me. You want to guess what it is this time? Let's see if you get it right.
It was an album swap that I gave you?
Yeah, it was pretty early on.
It can't be whatchamacallit.
The singer name start with an S.
The singer name starts with an S?
Yeah.
Oh, In the Comfort of by Sango?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I love this. Man, I was very blown away when I heard this. From the way the album was just crafted, the sounds, the production, the singing, and he has a little bit of features on here that was really nice, including STO's very own Smino.
No.
Just a dope album. Yeah. And my honorable mentions, I'll shout out to this up-and-coming singer named Snow Allegra. Her album was called Feels. Then Alina Barrage had an album that came out, The Color of You. The Lost Files Cuffing Season by BJ the Chicago Kid. It was kind of an EP. And then Sire, the Electric album by Jaden Smith. This mug, oh my goodness. We was talking about this before. Goodness gracious. And then Lost and Found by Georgia Smith. Round out my honorable mentions.
Right. All right. Well, I guess we'll take it from 10 to 1 on mine, y'all. I put these in a particular order. My number 10 would be The Color of You by Alina Barrage. That was a really great album. It was nice, short, sweet, to the simple, to the point. You know, especially since we had canceled Sabrina Claudio.
Dang, I was so hurt that I had to cancel her.
So hurt we had to cancel her, but she is still canceled. So with that being said, number 10 is going to be Selena Barrage. Number 9, Sex and Cigarettes by Toni Braxton. Go support my girl. The album was fire.
Really?
Fire.
Okay.
Number 8 would be KTSC, Keep That Same Energy by my girl Tiana Taylor. That album definitely put me in my feelings. I feel like it was very well produced. However, the production could have been better. So hopefully with this second time around with her like re-releasing the album.
He's re-released that mug. It may bump up on my list.
They re-released. And I'm hoping that the re-release will be better because it did sound a little incomplete.
Yes, it did.
I will admit it sounded a little bit incomplete. Coming in at number 7 was Question Mark by XXXTentacion. I didn't know we were counting it, but that's where my other song, Top 10 Songs, The Remedy for a Broken Heart, that's where that song was on. Amazing album. He did a lot of singing, so I was hoping you counted it because he rapped, but he did a lot of singing in that as well. Mm-hmm. Coming in at number 6, Isolation by Miss Kali Uchis. If y'all don't know, I think she's on the same label as Tyler the Creator, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you might be right, because wasn't she featured on his album last year?
She was. Yeah, she was. And he was featured on this album too. So, go ahead and get into her. I mean,
dope.
Amazing.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Hive Mind by Internet. Even though it just came out on Friday. Mm-hmm. Come on, y'all. It's the internet. Let's not beat around the bush here. Let's not do it. Now, it didn't, like you said, and I agree with you on this. It didn't hit some of it was a hit, but some of it was a miss too.
Right.
But altogether, it was really well produced. And it was also a very well anticipated album. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So maybe my emotions were running a little high. I'm listening to it again later.
Yeah, I gotta get some more screens.
Yeah. Number 4 for me is going to be Saba, Care for Me.
Okay? I was conflicted on that too. Okay.
Dog, I'm sorry, man. Damn,
I was thinking about putting that in R&B, but I put it as hip hop. So
you put it as hip hop?
Yeah.
I put it as R&B.
Okay. I was conflicted.
But to be honest, it will be in both categories. Like XX is in both of yours, Saba is in both of mine.
Okay.
But Saba had me out here maybe thinking I'm toxic. Maybe it's me.
What you mean?
Saba had me out here reevaluating myself.
What?
Broken Girls, dog. It made me take a look at myself.
Jay, you was really speaking to you.
For an extra 10 minutes, like.
Yeah, Saba was going in on you.
Went in. He didn't have to come from my life like that. Number 2 is, of course, In the Comfort of by Sango. Y'all gotta get your lives with that album. It's long, but it is so
it's worth the listen.
The
like
production on each and
it.
every track, it did not miss.
Nope.
Okay? No misses.
Nope.
And of course, Irv, you already know what number 1 is. Can you take a guess?
No, I'm lost. I don't. Did I swap this album with you?
No.
Dang, why you gotta say it like that?
We were just talking about it.
Oh, the Tony Braxton album? Oh, you talking about that Kiss It Ghost?
No.
What album then?
Sarah the Electric album.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That is my number 1.
Okay. I don't know. I was thinking about throwing that in there, but I don't know. I thought it was a little bit too short. I don't know, but anyway, that's a dope list. Can't argue with that.
Thank you. I mean, did I do? I did. Let me make sure I did all my albums on here. Yeah. Make sure I did. And then, of course, we have our honorable mention. My Dear Melancholy by The Weeknd and my honorable mention. I wish I could have squeezed it in, but I couldn't. But I mean, that was, man, whoever hurt my man's, you got to get up out of here. You feel me? There's no way that man should have been hurt like that.
Selena out here breaking hearts.
This is gonna be kind of weird, but then my other honorable mention is gonna go to the last 12 tracks of Scorpion. Can I the B-side? Not the whole album. He can keep the hip hop side. That was trash. But
he can keep all this. He can keep all that.
B-side, the R&B side was really nice. So I'm just gonna take those 12 songs, all right, and that's gonna be in my honorable mention. And I think those are the only honorable mentions I have.
Good guy.
As far as with the R&B.
All right, so our top 10 hip hop albums of the mid-year, which I've been waiting on. So number 10. Question mark by XXX Tentacion.
Yes, sir.
I already talked about that. So, number 9 is Care For Me by Saba. Yeah, dope album. Honestly, to be honest, any of these albums could be number 1. It's just any of these albums I'm about to mention could be number 1 for me personally. Saba is a very dope story. I think it probably would have hit me harder if I've been following him for most of his career. I just got into him. Still blown away by this album, but definitely a good album. If you haven't checked it out, Care For Me, Saba, my number 9. So number 8 for me is Black Panther.
Yes, sir.
Black Panther by the TDE crew. Actually, really, it was Kendrick featuring the TDE crew, but that's another story.
I'm just gonna say K-Dot and them for mine. K-Dot and them.
Yeah, right. But yeah, dope. Oh man, I was expecting it to be good. I didn't expect it to be that good. Especially once you see the movie, it really adds to this album. So that's number 8. Number 7 is Kids See Ghosts, Kanye West and Kid Cudi. Even though Kanye kind of has been wacky as of late or whatever, really the last 5 years, but I can't lie, this stuff that he and Cudi did together was pretty daggone good. I can't lie. So that's my number 7. Number 6 is Nasir by Nas. We did an album review as well as Kids See Ghosts. Very beautiful. I know a lot of people was hating on Nas and Kanye, but I was like, bro, I don't know if y'all was listening to what Nas was saying. This dude's dropping some knowledge. It's vintage Nas for me. So I guess if you wasn't a Nas fan before, you're not gonna like this album, but I've been a Nas fan, so it means a lot to me, him still dropping an album like this in 2018. So that's my number 6. My number 5 is Redemption by J-Rock. Did an album review for this as well. Very dope album. Could have really been my number 1, but as you'll see, it's some other ones that just kind of squeaked it out ahead of Redemption. So number 4 is KOD by J. Cole. Cold World, Ain't Nothing Sunny. Yeah, we did this as our very first album review for this podcast. Y'all already know I'm a Cole stan, so yeah. That's it. Yeah. Number 3 is Book of Ryan by Royce the 5'9".
Yeah.
This is probably Royce's most personal album, even though his previous album was very personal, but this one he goes deep. I like what these older artists are doing. They're really revealing like that hip hop can still grow. Like when you know 30 plus, 40 plus, maybe even 50 plus, you know, you can still put out quality work and still make tracks that's relatable to your core audience. Like, you know, let your audience grow with you. And I think that's what Royce did on this album. So that's my number 3. Number 2 is Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey did his thing, bro. And I know he not no super lyricist, but the beats was slapping. This dude his rapping is probably as good as he's rapped his whole career. Yeah, the work was phenomenal for me.
I agree.
Yeah, it just kept creeping up on me. Like I liked it, then I liked it some more, then I really started liking it, then I just loved it. Like it just really grew on me. So that's my number 2. Number 1, you want to take a guess, Jenae?
Is your number 1 hip hop album? Number 1.
I feel like you really should know.
Pusha T.
Thank you. Yes. This, I mean, I've been talking about this book all year.
This came out.
I can't put this album down. I can't put it down. Like this, like it was like perfect marriage between Kanye's production and Pusha T's rapping. Like it was, man. That's what I love about hip hop. When a producer, a really good producer, and a really good rap artist get together, it just makes some magic together. Like,
yeah, I agree.
That's what this album was for me. Yeah, so yeah, that's my number 1 at the mid-year. My honorable mentions, I'm gonna run through it very quickly. Testing, A$AP Rocky. I think this is a little slept on. I know people may not be adjusted to the A$AP Rocky sound, especially on this album. He did a lot of experimenting, but I loved it. Everything Is Love, The Carters. This was a very smooth album. Just maybe 1 or 2 songs I didn't really care for. Vacation in Hell, Flatbush Zombies, another cool.
I forgot.
Cool album. It was a little long for me, but I still liked it. Invasion of Privacy, Cardi B. Definitely has some nice bangers. We already mentioned some of the songs already. So other one is Flamingo and Colville, Bobby Fino, aka Arian Foster.
Bobby Fino, yes.
Oh man, I really want this dude to win. I think if he keeps going, I think he's gonna get noticed in the hip hop world. So my next one is Freddie by Freddie Gibbs. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it gave me some of that Pusha T vibes when I listened to this.
Yeah.
And then my last one is Holy Ghost to round out my honorable mentions by Cam Bada and his producer Black Magic. If you're into that conscious rap, I suggest you go check this out. Interesting beats and dope lyrics with a whole lot of consciousness thrown into it.
Trying to be lit.
I mean, I said if you were into that. So y'all want to be lit, go listen to your Cardi B's and all that Migos features or whatever, Lil Pumps or whatever, Tekashi, whatever, Rainbow Head Boy.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's my list, y'all.
Dang, I forgot about Flamingo and the Ball. Dang. All right. So here go my top 10, and these are in a particular order. Number 10, Rolling Papers 2 by Wiz Khalifa. I really enjoyed that. I really.
Okay. Go ahead. It's your list. It's your list.
I enjoyed it. I be jamming Rolling Papers 2. I'm sorry. Look, he probably will make it to my top 10 of the year, but definitely up until right now, yes. But he definitely won't make it the whole year. Absolutely not. Anderson .Paak is coming soon. So,
is it? Is that?
Straight up.
I'm interested because I don't know. Is he going to do a hip hop album?
He better.
Because well,
are we going? Well, it depends on how we do our top 10 of the year. But either way, it's a lot more raps. It's a lot more hip hop artists that are coming out with albums this year too. And it's still some that I haven't mentioned because I haven't even listened to all of the albums yet. So, Number 9, of course, Care For Me by Saba. I added it in here too. Like I listened to y'all. Amazing. 8, Freddie by Freddie Gibbs.
Ooh.
Dog, I was listening to that mug.
I told you what I tell you.
And I forgot to mention this even when you gave it to me. I didn't realize, and I don't know what, I was just looking at an album cover one day. This is when I was doing our album swap. And I was like, why did I never notice that he did a mock of the Teddy Pendergrass album cover TP?
Yeah.
And because I kept looking at the album cover on Freddie, like, I've seen this somewhere. And then it finally hit me when I was picking our album, when I was picking our One Gotta Go segment. And I was like, this is where I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Number 7, Invasion of Privacy by Cardi.
Hold on, wait a minute. You was hating on this girl.
I hated on that album so much because I did not
so hard
believe
that
it
you
would be good. But sis, you have a fan out of me. Now, you shouldn't have named your baby what you named your baby, but hey, I want to name my baby weird names.
Why are you hating on Culture? It's perfect. It was a perfect name for them. Perfect name.
Anyway.
With a K too? With a K?
If you in your feelings and you want to get deeper into your feelings, listen to this album. But if you're having a good day, please don't put this album on. It's gonna bring you down. But well written, well produced nonetheless. Number 5, Nasir by Nas.
You said Cardi B's album was depressing?
No, question mark by
XXX. Oh, okay. My bad. I was like, what?
Cardi B ain't got her ready to square up with your man.
Right.
Like, come on. You ain't did nothing, but I'm fighting you today.
Exactly.
5, Azir by Nas, of course. 4, Redemption by my dude J-Rock. I want to thank you, God, for this bad bitch. I want to thank you. Oh, woo! J-Rock. J-Rock. You didn't have to do this.
Hey.
All right? He didn't have to do this. Number 3, for me, Black Panther by K-Dot and them. I said them because there's a lot of other people featured on that album that I'm not going to go through. You know who I'm talking about. Very well put together album. Easily will be in my top 10 of the year for albums. I can tell you that. But yeah, Number 2, Kids See Ghosts, Ye and Cudi. Of course, yes, that's in my number 2. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is my number 2. And I already know, what the number 1 is? Come on, because I ain't even mentioned it yet.
KOD.
Of course. Of course.
Not surprised at all.
Of course.
I was sitting there the whole time. I was like, I'm just waiting on her to say KOD.
Of course it's my number 1. What did you think? Silly. What did you think? Of course, KOD by none other Jermaine Lamarco, born January 24th in China, but moved to Fayetteville, North Carolina as a youngin' and went to college in New York City, New York, where he was signed by Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, now giving us the music that we hear today. None.
Man, I can't wait for that tour, man. I can't wait to be in Chicago in September.
Yeah. Born Center, the opposite of a winner. You know what I'm saying? Bill Mack. You feel me? Y'all already know I'm a Cole stan. The way y'all rock for Beyonce, the way y'all rock for Ye, and all that cute stuff is how I rock for Cole. So with that being said, of course, KOD, number 1 for me. And I'm going to be honest. I will be biased during my top 10 hip hop album, and it probably will be number one, even though plenty other albums are better than it. But I don't care because I stand. So there's as well.
As long as you know you stand. I just hate the stands that are in denial.
I stand. It will be my number one. Big Crit album and this album could have came out at the same time. And even though Big Crit album is better, it still would be K.O.D. by Cole, because I stand. I stand happily. Jermaine, I love you. Fellow Aquarian as well. He's an Aquarius if y'all didn't know. So there's it as well. January 24th, he falls in his Aquarius.
I thought he was January 28th.
I mean January 28th. January 28th.
You about to lose your J. Cole stand card.
Who's January 24th?
Not J. Cole.
And they go 28. My bad, y'all. 28. He's an Aquarius. Get into it. So there's that as well. Boom. I'm done.
Gotcha. All right. So let's talk about our disappointing albums, artists, or whatever we want to talk about to wrap this up. I'm gonna just start off. You already know what mine is, Jenae. For real, off rip. That Drake album, man. Oh my God. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about that. So I'm gonna move on to my other disappointing album. Was by Georgia Smith, Lost and Found. It did end up in my honorable mentions. But it's still, I was anticipating a little bit more. I can't exactly say exactly
it
what.
Was boring.
It was just, I won't say it was boring. It was just
boring.
It just really plateaued. Like, it didn't really have no highs for me. But yeah. I feel like, we're gonna talk about this more in our album review of it. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do an album review, but Hive Mind by The Internet, I was a little disappointed. I thought, and I want to say my thoughts for the album review, so everybody can, get all of that, our intake, our insight into that. But I was disappointed by that.
Yeah.
We talked about this other album before, Keep the Same Energy. Hopefully, Tiana is able to re-release this album, so maybe I can change my opinion. I still liked it, just I was expecting more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Jenae, do you have any disappointments?
I do. Okay. I'm disappointed the fact that her album is not out yet. Rihanna, where you at?
Oh,
sis?
I thought you meant like the singer her. I was like,
no,
she just dropped the album last year.
Rihanna, where you at, sis?
She said she's coming. She's coming.
No,
let bad girl, let her take her time. As a fellow Pisces, I will speak for her.
Music.
She's coming with her reggae album. It will be fire. I've heard it already.
So,
I'm just playing.
I need to hurry up. That's one. Drake, why? That's all I have for that. It's just why.
But
I just don't.
Hold on. He made it to your honorable mentions for R&B albums.
R&B made it to my honorable mentions.
Okay.
R&B made it. The hip hop side, he could have kept that. That was trash.
You could have kept that R&B side.
See, here you go. You blaspheming now. 3, Internet. I wanted a lot more from that album. It started off like, ooh, but as the album kept going, it just kind of sort of fell off.
It tailored off. Yeah,
it tailored off. And they brung it back. However, they brung it back at the end. But I was a little disappointed. Georgia Smith, I was disappointed. It was boring as hell. I'm just being 100. It was boring.
Hurt my feelings.
It was boring. Even the album cover to me looked boring. It looked boring. Hey, look, I'm gonna give her another chance on her second studio album. Though. I'm gonna give her another chance. Nikki, why you push back the album, sis? Where is it?
You know why she pushed it back.
You didn't want to get caught in that Pusha T Drake fire, sis. I understand.
It was that, and plus she wasn't getting enough buzz from those 2 singles she dropped.
Yeah, Chun-Li and whatever the hell it was.
Even though I ain't gonna lie, I like one out of those 2 songs. I can't remember which one I like. I can't lie. I mean, that's 50%, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of
Yeah.
good.
KTSE. Even though it is one of my top R&B albums of the year so far, I still can't wait for the re-release.
Mm-hmm.
And really, 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 really thoroughly enjoy it more than I already do. And another one, Block Boy JB, Simi, to me was boring.
I haven't heard that at all.
Listen, okay, well, I don't even want to give it to you. Listen, it's horrible.
Probably only had that one hit with Drake.
Live is the best song on there. No, it wasn't. Shoot.
Oh, that Shoot song. Oh, yeah.
It was no. It was a no. Black Boy J. You had so much hype going in with Look Alive. And that's exactly why Look Alive is the single. Because it's a trick to listen to the album.
I mean, honestly, listening to him, I could already tell that was.
Yeah, but I was going to the chance. I forgot one of my album mentions. I have to say it now because I'm just now thinking about it. I just lost it.
Oh my God.
Lil Baby. Harder than ever. Lil Baby.
I haven't heard that.
Come on, wham. There's a Lil Baby. Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell him my clothes no starts. Please. Oh, you sleeping. That goes on my album mentions, but that was a really good album. Anything else?
Have you heard this?
Huh? Oh wait, I wasn't disappointed with that. I was happy with that. I'm trying to think of. Activated by T Grizzly was kind of disappointing because I'm a T Grizzly fan.
I don't listen to him, so
I love T Grizzly. I love T.
Even though this was like a soundtrack to that movie, Superfly, the Superfly soundtrack or whatever was kind of sleepy for me. A lot of people was raving about this soundtrack, and I was like, I finally listened to it like last week, and I was like, I don't see the hype. It got maybe 5 songs that I kind of liked, maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah,
it was just not.
I was like, it's definitely not touching the Black Panther soundtrack, and it's definitely nowhere close to the Curtis Mayfield Superfly. Nowhere.
Come on.
Like, I was like, bro, like, nah, y'all could have kept that.
Didn't even touch the Superfly then.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
And I don't even want to see the movie. I don't know. I may just wait till it come out on Netflix or whatever. But I think that's it. That's all I had to say. It was good. Yeah, I'm enjoying this year so far. A few disappointments, but that's kind of to be expected. You're not gonna get everything you want. But yeah, Taste Test Podcast. Please follow us everywhere where podcasts can be found. Apple Podcasts, Anchor, SoundCloud, etc. You can follow us on social media too at Taste Test Podcast. Twitter, it's Taste Test Pod. Well, yeah, please make sure if you're on Apple Podcast listening, like, comment, rate us, or, give us a review, rating. So, yeah, that is it. We are out for our rankings of the mid-year. Let's see how we finish this year, y'all.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what everybody else got left for the rest of the year. Still so many projects. And I hope, I already know Rihanna gonna sweep Drake little ass right out the water for hurting her. So there we go. There it is.
Shout out to Pisces Gang.
Oh, and another one, if y'all not aware, Lloyd is also dropping something. Yes.
He did. I heard he had a nice little single that came out called Caramel. I don't know if you heard it. Caramel by Lloyd. Yes. That song is fire.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to the whole album, because don't act like he ain't have you saying Olay, Olay, Olay in 2010, all right?
Don't forget, is she 5'2" or is she 5'2"? The world will never know. We will never know the answer.
I want you. We'll never know. All
right. But yeah, I can't wait to see how this year finishes up. But yeah, we here at Taste Test Podcast are finished with this special installment of our podcast. See you later until next time.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Bye bye.